First, I want to share with you something that I shared with Embrosewyn today. And I wanted to share it on tape so that everyone can have that, wherever they might be that might listen to the tape. I think Embrosewyn was not alone today in feeling it was a rather long day. Felt rather tired, fatigued, and was complaining about having to do this and do that afterwards to me. And I want to point out to him, and also to everyone else as well, that one of the easiest ways to relieve fatigue, and one of the easiest ways to not allow fatigue to be building up in you at any time, is to have your alpha and omega gateways open completely and flowing. And it's very important, you know, how you have your blood that's in your body, and your blood circulates through and it picks up the carbon dioxide and things, and it goes through your body and it gets rid of the bad stuff and it gets oxygenated and brings in fresh blood and it keeps everything flowing like that. Well, you get energy centers, your auric field, very similar to that. And that it's necessary for your energy to flow both within yourself from one alpha gateway to an omega gateway, but it's also necessary for energies to be coming from the outside into you that are beneficial for you, and for you to be expelling out of you bad energies that build up from whatever source they're coming from. Sometimes they come from you, sometimes they are energies that you've absorbed from other people, sometimes they're energies that you've absorbed from being around electromagnetic devices, things like that. It doesn't really matter what, but you get these negative energies inside of you. And they get inside, and if you have your alpha and omega gateways closed or stuffed up, they can't get out. They're stuck. And of course that brings about a great deal of fatigue in you, and you might find, especially people who find that they have what they call chronic fatigue syndrome, you might know someone like that, that tends to always be very solvable quickly with the alpha omega gateways. Every person that you see that has closed alpha omega gateways. Now, sometimes you close your alpha omega gateways for yourself. Sometimes perhaps you might be around a person that's putting out a lot of negative energy, for instance, and so you'll say, well, I'm going to close my alpha omega gateways and not receive any of that. And that works for them. Oftentimes you forget to open them back up after you're gone. And so they stay closed, because unless you consciously open them or close them, then you have control of that, you're the master. So anyway, we have all the energies that are inside of us. Sometimes they're bad and they need to be expelled, and simultaneously we need to be bringing in good, new, fresh energies into the body. All this happens through just your simple 3 pairs of your alpha omega gateways. Now you can also absorb some through your auric field, but the majority needs to come through your alpha and omega gateways. Now, first thing then of course is to make sure your alpha and omega gateways are open to begin with. Just like a flap on a valve in you have a cover and it's down, or the cover is open. So make sure your alpha and omega gateways are open. You're the master of your alpha and omega gateways, so you can do that yourself. Just tell them and visualize them being wide open to receive. Now, that's very fine if they're wide open, but what about if the pipes are all stuffed up? Even if they're open and the pipes are all stuffed up, nothing works. Or at least it doesn't work very well. Oftentimes the pipes are stuffed up. Let's for instance take your alpha omega gateways on the palms of your hands. Where your living tissue, the very outside edge of your living tissue on the palm of your hand, that's the very outside edge and the contact point of your alpha omega gateways on your palms. And so if for instance, if you're wearing gloves, then even though your alpha omega gateways might be wide open, there's something covering up. It's like an insulator on an electrical line, and it's preventing the energy from flowing with it. So you have to remember that when you're wearing gloves, that you're covering up those particular ones. Of course, when you're wearing shoes and socks, you're covering up those as well. Now, if you're wearing natural fibers on your gloves or natural fibers on your shoes and your socks, then the energy can flow through that. But there's other things that can stop it up as well. And one of those things, and that's what I was telling Embrosewyn about today, is dead skin. Dead skin acts like an insulating wire. It's not like electrical wire, and that's the rubber part they're in. And most people have a great deal of dead skin over their entire body. Your skin itself is the largest organ in your body. But particularly, we're talking now about the alpha-omega gateways. That's the top of the head, the palms and the bottoms of the feet. And these areas tend to build up a lot of dead skin, and most people aren't aware of it. For instance, you might feel your palm right now and think, well, I don't feel any dead skin there. There's no flaking skin coming off or anything like that. But in fact, there's a lot of dead skin there. And the way you get rid of it is quite simple. You can either take a bath, that's good, or you can just go and stick your feet in nice toasty water, and your hands in nice toasty water, leave it in there for 15 minutes or so, and then take your fingernails or some other similar sharp, thin object, and just run them over the palms of your hands, run it over the palms or the palms of your feet, and you'll be amazed, all this immediately. Amazing amount of stuff will be coming on over into your nails or over on the thing you're scraping with. That's all dead skin. That's all skin that's blocking the energy flow of your alpha and omega gateways. At least once a month. At least once a month, if not more often, depending upon the person and what they're doing. You want to scrape with some sharp object. You can use your fingernails if they're long enough and strong enough to do that, or some other very thin, strong object. Scrape after it's been soaked in warm water, hot water actually, for 15-20 minutes, the palms of your hands, the bottoms of your feet, and use also your scalp up there too. And you'll get all of this gunk off, and you'll be amazed at the qualities of it. There'll be a lot of it. That's dead skin that's blocking the flow of your energy through alpha and omega gateways. After you do that, just doing that alone, if you've been very tired before that, you're going to be very energetic after that. Because all this new energy that's able to flow in that wasn't able to flow in before. Now, the largest organ of the body is also the skin. That's a very important one as well. You should brush yourself, or you can have someone brush you if you prefer, but at least once a week. If not once a day, but at least once a week, no less than once a week. Brush your entire body vigorously with a natural fibre brush for the same purpose, to remove the dead skin that's on there. And it's again good to do that after you've been soaking, because the dead skin comes off easier after it's been soaking in cold water, so it's good to take a bath before that. Well, that's what I passed on that I wanted to share with everyone, because it's a very important thing. And a lot of people work very hard during the day, and they come home and they're just totally exhausted. Well, their body's not meant to be totally exhausted at that time. Their body's meant to be full of energy for all your waking hours. And it's oftentimes just a matter of keeping your alpha omega gateways open and the pipes clear. So, any questions on that subject?
No, we'll all go home and scrape.
I was thinking about a pumice stone.
Pumice stone, that's very good, yes. Certainly. Very good.
Any particular area on the feet?
Well, actually,
Right.
can you see my feet here?
Yes.
The bottoms, the entire bottoms, from every little toe and the entire bottoms of the feet, very important. A lot of build up there. Also the sides of the feet here get a lot of build up. But even that's the main parts for the alpha omega gateway. And then for just getting dead skin off, you'll find that's everywhere. But the majority of the amount that's clogging up your alpha omega gateways are on the bottoms and on the side right here, the cutting edge of the foot, if you would. There are no other questions, then I'll say good night and thank you very much for letting me to be here again. I love each of you very much, and I'm going to miss these weekly sessions that are rapidly drawing to a close. So thank you very much for sharing a time with me, and I exhort you, please, to take some of the things that I've talked about and give them a try in your life. The only reason I even come here is at all is to impart what little I can to help you to expand your sphere and be the great being that you are. Thank you.
Thank you, Philos.
Go on your way.